Hello everybody and welcome back to Farming Simulator 19. You're watching JCTV on the Xbox One console. This is the Przemas Outback John Deere Farm episode number 16. Thanks for stopping in, everyone. I sure do appreciate you taking time out of your busy day to join us here in the Przemas Outback. What we are going to be doing today, we're going to be taking care of the sheep. Obviously, we're going to load some pallets of wool onto the trailer. We're going to be harvesting the sunflowers in the field that we purchased in the last episode, and we're going to be moving the corn phase over to that field. But first things first, let's get these pallets of wool onto the trailer. We've got 2 full pallets of wool. We got a full container of grass right there ahead of us. So let's get this done, and then we can get to the farming portion of this episode. Now, as always, folks, while we're loading the wool onto the trailer, take a quick minute for me. Click that subscribe button in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. That would be greatly appreciated. Drop a like on the video and ring that notification bell so you can be alerted every time we upload new content. Oh, we got another glitchy pallet of wool. Every time, I think I just drive too fast and then it starts jumping around like that. Let's try and put it down and get the forks out of here. What's happening here? Is he stuck? What's going on with the pallet of wool? He's excited. He's all like, I want to go on the trailer. I want to go on the trailer. Hurry up, put me on the trailer. No. Or maybe he doesn't want to go on the trailer. Maybe that's why he's trying to jump off the forks. No, don't sell me. Don't sell me. No, too bad. We get you now. Now you're going on the trailer for sure. Nope, as soon as I align the forks. There we go. Perfect. Now you're going on the trailer. So we've got 3 pallets of wool on the trailer so far, 2 more going on, making 5 pallets of wool. We've got 8 bales of cotton that still need to be sold, but we're going to be replanting the cotton field again today. And we are going to be, I think, mowing some grass as well. So we've got a lot going on. We're harvesting sunflowers, planting cotton, mowing grass. We're going to windrow the grass as well and put some more grass in the silage bunker. There we go. Get in there. Perfect. I think we have just about 800,000 liters of chaff in the silage bunker now. So we're going to be adding to that at some point in this episode. So for now, let's just focus on putting this last pallet of wool on the trailer, hopefully with no problems. And then it looks like we're almost ready to have another full pallet there. Let's get this done, and then we can start farming and get our day started and maybe make some money. Who knows? Alright, let's very gingerly back this up now. And we'll see if we can not get this one to jump off the forks like the last couple of bales, or last couple of pallets did. Still waiting for that auto-loading pallet trailer to come to console. If any modders are watching, would like to help me out. Maybe give me a reason why we can't have auto-loading pallet trailers. That would be great. Alright, last pallet of wool going on the trailer. Get down there. Always give me so many problems. Get off my forks. Always, always, always. We'll get it. Eventually. What's happening here? Is he stuck? Come on. The trailer is your home. Don't you want to go to your home? Stupid pallet of wool. Get to your home. He'll get there eventually. Let's go. Eventually, you will succumb to my wishes, and you will mount the bale trailer, which is now the wool trailer. No, maybe not. What's happening here? Can we just slide this off? Oh, there we go. Perfect. I beat you. I'll just push you into place. And we'll nudge you into the snug position right beside the other one. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so let's disconnect the pallet forks and we'll drive this small John Deere tractor back over to the Sheep Feeder 6000. And then we'll get things going in the farm today. Alright, back into the John Deere S790. And we're going to attach the sunflower corn header. And we're going to head on over to the sunflower field that we purchased in the last episode. Whoa, that wasn't a very rough attachment. It's kind of a rough attachment there. We're going to throw a quick little repair job on the header and the harvester. And then we will be ready to start harvesting the sunflowers. Then we can start planting the cotton. Then we can start mowing the grass. And we're going to do 3 things at once, as it is always a busy day here in the Przemas Outback. There's always something to do, or 3 things to do, or 10 things to do. There are always lots of things. Oh, I have to enter the harvester from this side. There we go. So reattach the header gently this time. Perfect. And we'll just swing around. And we'll back up the harvester towards the workshop. And we'll throw a quick repair job on the harvester just so it doesn't break down while we're in the middle of harvesting all those sunflowers. So that sunflower field is rather large. It is going to take quite a while to harvest those sunflowers. There's a lot there. What did I forget? Oh, gas. Look at that. I almost went and ran out of gas. So we're going to fill up with gas and then we'll drive over to the sunflower field. Stand by on that, folks. Now that we are all gassed up and ready to go, we are starting to harvest our sunflowers. You can see how large this field is. Sort of starts off in a point and then fans out into a larger area once you get closer to the end of the field. There is a lot of sunflowers here, which hopefully we will have time to sell either this episode or next episode, but for now we're just going to show you the sunflower harvest, the cotton planting, and the grass mowing and collection and windrowing. So let's get the semi-trailer out here to get ready to empty the harvester, and then we can ready the planter to plant the cotton. And it is a direct drill planter, so we don't need to cultivate or plow or anything like that, which is good because I hate plowing and I don't hate cultivating. To me it's just monotonous. Either way, we don't have to do those 2 steps, so we're good. And the sheep don't need to be cleaned up. There's the cotton harvester there. Let's find one of the John Deere 8400s. There's one right there. We'll drive on over to the seeder. And then we will prepare the seeder. I think we need to fill it up with fertilizer and seed. And then we will go and plant the cotton in our cotton field to prepare for potentially another 8 bales of cotton, which are sitting right over there to our left. We catch a quick glimpse of them there. Let's go and fill this up, and then we can continue with our day. Got a busy day, lots of stuff to do: harvesting, planting, mowing, collecting. Where'd the trigger go? Where are you? There we go. Some days it's at the front, some days it's at the back. I'm not sure if that's a glitch or maybe there's 2. I don't know. Oh, maybe there's 2. Alright, let's just find the trigger for the seed. No, that's the trigger for the fertilizer. Let's pull it up a little further. There we go. Alright, filling up with seeds and we are ready to go. Let's close the lid. And it's a good thing our field is right here, nice and close by, so we don't have to go very far. Just out the door and across the street. And everything is great. Alright, let's unfold the seeder. And we will start the worker off and on his way. And then we can go do something else. There you go. Second cotton plant of the year is now in session. And hopefully by the next episode it'll be ready to harvest and we can accumulate some more cotton bales. Now let's switch over to the other John Deere 8400R and we will go and check the grass. We'll stop by the silage pit, or the silage bunker, check on the level of silage, and we should be, I think if I remember correctly, just a smidge over 800,000 liters. And there's still a ton more space in that bunker for more grass before it gets completely full. I don't even know if we'll have enough time to fill the bunker by the time the series ends. But let's just stop and see here. Yep, 811,000 liters of chaff ready to turn into silage. But we're going to keep filling it up because I know it's going to take a long time to sell, especially with the daily biogas plant limits, and I'm a glutton for punishment, so, let's just get that done. Let's go over and have a look and see if the grass is ready to grow. One thing I'd like to see is that when you plant grass, you can actually see it as a crop type and level of growing or level of harvesting, so that, you know, it's technically a crop. There we go, it's ready to harvest, so we can go back and get the mowers and then start mowing the lawn. And then once the mower's done, we can windrow and then collect the grass and then deposit it into the silage bunker as always, which is standard procedure here on JCTV Farms Incorporated. That's right, named my farm JCTV Farms Incorporated. That's the name of our company. Alright, the mowers are just up here at the top of the hill, so let's go and grab those, and then we will drive back to the grass. Then we'll check in on the seeder and the harvester, see how they're doing, and we'll periodically check in on everyone just to make sure everyone is still working and still doing the job that they're paid to do, and then hopefully things go smooth. Alright, front mower attach. There we go. And rear mower attach. Perfect. Let's head on out to the grass and we'll start cutting. At some point I think I've got to repair these mowers. They have been used quite a bit. We'll check that later. It doesn't really matter at this point. Let's just get out to the grass and start cutting because there's lots of grass out there. I think at one point I do want to purchase a bale wrapper and make silage bales just to see how much money we can make from that grass field full of grass and turn it into silage bales. There's two ways that you can make silage bales if you're not familiar with it. You can just buy a separate bale wrapper and wrap the grass bales, or you can buy this machine that has like this circle thing on it that wraps the silage bales in one continuous line, and then you have to manually cut them apart and then manually load the bales onto a trailer and then sell the unwrapped silage bales as regular bales. It's hard to explain, but maybe we'll show it on an upcoming episode. We'll showcase the two types of silage bales. But for now, let's just mow the lawn and collect the grass, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so we'll set the worker. He can mow the grass, and then we can go and check on the harvester. Let's see how he's doing. He's doing good. He's got almost 2 full lines done right now. And then he's just going to turn around and go back the other way. Lots of sunflowers here. We should make quite a bit of cash. To be honest with you, I don't really do a lot of sunflowers. I'm not sure why. I always go to corn. Every time I get a corn sunflower header and plant something, it's always corn. Maybe we should switch to sunflowers. Maybe we should see just how profitable this is, and maybe we should figure this out, and maybe we can start doing sunflowers. Who knows? Maybe there's a big demand for sunflower seeds. I like sunflower seeds. Maybe you like sunflower seeds. Maybe there's a market for sunflowers. So maybe we'll stick with this. Maybe we'll stick with corn. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll sell all the sunflowers, and then we'll replant corn, and then we'll see which one is more profitable. I guess it all accounts to what the price is, but either way. All right, cotton harvester, cotton planter is doing good. He is going strong. All right, right up to the end, almost. He's not going to do that last little bit. Now, fast forwarding a little bit, the harvester is full with the first load of sunflowers. We've got 2.5 lines of the field done, and there's still probably a lot more to go. Let's fill up the semi-trailer. We'll set the harvester back on his way, and then we can go check on the mower worker and see how he's doing. And here's the mower. He's doing good, still going strong, but I'm guaranteeing he's going to stop what he's doing when he gets to that one corner. He refuses just to go up a little further and finish mowing the grass. So, I don't know, maybe we can just try another direction next time. Either way, I'm going to try something different with the windrowing. I'm going to go around in circles instead of up and down this time. Switch back to the John Deere 8400R helper number A cotton planter. And he is doing just great. Let's fast forward to the end of the cotton planting. There we go. The last strip of cotton going in, already fertilized, and we just have to wait for the first stage of growing before we can fertilize again and hopefully snag another 8 bales of cotton to make 16. I don't really know how many bales of cotton we're going to stockpile. We're just going to stockpile. Maybe until the Xbox slot count says that I can't hold anymore. Who knows? We'll see. But for now, let's just put the planter back in the shed. And we will continue on harvesting and mowing. And then windrowing when the mowing is completed. Alright, let's just back you up in here. I'm still struggling to figure out what to do with all of this empty space. This is a huge farm. And we don't have a lot of stuff to put in it. So, I don't know. Maybe if you have any ideas, leave a comment down below and let me know what you think we should do with all this empty space. Let's put the tractor back in here for now. And then we'll switch back to the mower. Let's see what the mower's doing. Yeah, he did stop off camera. There we go. Just so you all know. And then the harvester is now... The harvester helper is not cutting that one spot, so we need to fix that. Maybe we'll just let that go and then we'll do it at the end of the sunflower harvest. I think that's what we'll do. Alright, Mr. Mower, he is almost done. We can grab this other tractor from the shed now and go pick up the windrower. And then we can prepare to windrow around in circles. But first things first, we're going to throw a quick repair job on this tractor because these large fields in the Przemas Outback are taking its toll on my equipment. They're having to be repaired more and more each day. I guess maybe I don't know what we can do. We can just take it easy on them maybe. Well, where's the fun in that? Alright, windrower is across the tracks on the other side. And just in that first shed there, so we can grab that and go and position that ready to go. Alright, windrow me right here. There we go, perfect. This windrower is huge. If you don't use the Krone windrower, I strongly advise picking one up because it is fantastic. Helper A. Alright, Helper A. We'll be there in a little while. I think it said he had a 80% tank or a full tank, or I don't know. We'll figure it out when we switch back to him. Let's just put the windrower over here and get ready to windrow the grass. There we go. He will be fine right there. The mower's still going. Yep, the Helper A has a full tank of sunflowers. So let's get the semi-trailer over here. You can see we have not emptied it yet. We're sitting at 28,000 liters of sunflowers so far. And we've still got almost half the field left to go. So this should be pretty good. I haven't even checked the price of the sunflowers yet. So I'm not sure how much money we're going to make. But it should be a few thousand, maybe 30 or 40, $50,000, who knows. Either way, it's going to help us. We've got, we're starting to build up a stockpile. Like I said, we've got the cotton bales, we've got the wool, we've got the grass and the silage, and now we've got sunflowers. We've got to replant all those soybeans at some point so we can continue growing this farm. And then our quest for global domination in the Przemas Outback can continue on its way. Alright, let's move the semi-trailer out of the way so the harvester can come back down this direction. That looks good right there. Let's switch back to the mower. There we go, he is almost done. And then once he's finished, we can windrow all of this grass. There's a lot of grass here. I think we've made 2 trips to the silage bunker. Just about 400,000 liters per trip. So, all right, here's the end of the mowing process. And we can fold these up and put them back in the shed, and then we can start windrowing the grass. All right, fold up the mowers, and we'll take a trip back to the farm really quickly. We'll deposit the mowers. We'll switch back to the other John Deere 8400R and start the windrowing process. And as I said, I'm not going to go up and down this time. I think we're going to just go around the outside until we get to the middle. And that way we have one continuous line of grass. And that way we can just follow it with the loading wagon later on. I don't think we're going to have enough time to get to that this episode. So maybe next episode we will fill up the silage bunker. And then we'll go from there. So let's just put the mowers back. We'll windrow the grass. We'll get it ready for the next episode to put in the silage bunker. And the loading wagon, I think, holds 55,000 liters. And we run about 4 trips. So we should be over the 1,000,000 liter mark of chaff by next episode. And then that will be a milestone. 1,000,000 liters of chaff. And it's going to take a long time to sell. And again, because of the daily limit at the biogas plant, I really wish there was another place that bought silage. So, I don't know. All right, let's go put this tractor back. We don't need this one anymore. And we can switch back to the windrower tractor, and then we can start windrowing around in circles until the grass is windrowed. So let's get that done. Let's put this bad boy back in his home. This is your home, tractor. Don't you want to go to your home? There we go. Of course he does. So let's unfold the windrower. Just like so. And we'll turn it on and drop the blades. And then we'll just drive forward. And then once we get to the top, instead of turning around and coming back, we're just going to turn left and go across the top. So that way we don't run the risk of hitting the train again, because that was slightly uncomfortable last time when we hit that train. So I want to make sure that I leave one of the blades on the outside of the field to make room for the turn up at the top of the field. So let's just continue doing that. Everything's good. This windrower is super fantastical. It's very wide, covers a large area, makes quick work of this large field of grass. Wow, this is fun. What can we possibly talk about while we windrow the grass? Let's talk about this. Do you windrow? Do you just mow and bale? What do you do? I'd like to know. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you do with your grass. Do you mow it, bale it, sell it, store it, whatever you want? Leave me a brief description of how you handle your grass on your farm. And then maybe we can spark up a conversation. Who knows? All right, let's make this turn. There we go. Perfect. And now we can just go around in circles, just like so. And then we can go down the other side. And then now we're not getting hit by the train, which should be coming by any second, because it always seems to come by when I'm at the top of this field here. Only when I'm in the danger of being hit is when that train comes by. Otherwise, it's pretty much just sitting still. There we go. Nice big lines of grass. Ready for the loading wagon to put into the silage bunker. There it is. Hey, Mr. Train. Oh, that's the other train. That's the southern train going on the southern side of the map. We always get hit by the northern train. Always. Alright, so just down this one side and then back to the beginning, and then we will continue windrowing all of this grass. And that is actually all the time we have for today, folks. I've got to cut this episode short. I do apologize. We will continue with the grass and the selling of the sunflowers in the beginning of the next episode, so make sure you tune in next Thursday for the Przemas Outback John Deere Farm. For now, this was Farming Simulator 19, played on the Xbox One console, Przemas Outback John Deere Farm, episode number 16. My name is JCTV, wishing you a happy rest of your day. Thanks for stopping in, everyone, and for now, see you later.